Day began with a procession that went from the west side to the center of the city.
Yeah, and it brought the former sheriff, prosecutor, and judge past the places where he worked, of course, and established his legacy, along with where he just got his daily coffee. WLWT News 5's Brian Hemrick joining us live with Sheriff Lisa's impact.
Yeah, Cherie, well, the procession went past places like here at the Justice Center and the courthouse, places where he made national headlines and places where he made an even deeper impression on the people he knew.
It's the final miles of a journey measured in decades.
If anybody deserves something like this, it is Cy. And I think he would have liked it.
The procession for Simon Lease wound through the streets where his character was formed in the West End, to the places where he would carve his initials in the history of Cincinnati and leave lifetime impressions on some.
He was always very kind, but when it came in terms of trying to protect our community or the citizens in our community, he was really a tough guy, and I admired that.
I think he sets a very, very high bar of how a public official should conduct themselves, and that is with integrity and honesty.
The procession ended at St. Peter and Chains for the Marine, former prosecutor, sheriff, and judge. He was carried by an honor guard. Then the flag-draped casket was taken inside, and that same minute, a strong rain began to fall.
The things that happen in our environment are sometimes, coincidental with what we're feeling, and I think that's pretty appropriate.
Current Sheriff Charmaine McGuffey served for at least 26 years. Different parties, different philosophies, same job.
Yes, there could be differences, but when you are focused on a common goal, which is public safety, which is service to your community in Hamilton County, that joins you, and it certainly did bond us.
The long journey has ended. The legacy of Simon Lease continues.
Yeah, Simon Lease said in an interview one time that he always based his decisions on what he thought was right or wrong. He said the idea that it could ruin his career, said that was never a factor. Reporting live, Brian Hemrick, WLWT News 5.
He was certainly one of a kind to the very end, Brian. Thank you.